Oh yeah, the welfare benefits and all that nonsense. You know, Trump in his infinite wisdom has decided. Well, not decided. Even it was something we all knew. This was something we all knew. The welfare program, EBT, the SNAP, whatever you want to call it, food stamps. This is a thing that has had more corruption and more just abuse than any other program, I believe. Because it's so hard to take away because people go, oh, you're starving the children now. You're hurting the children. So people just go, all right, we'll leave it alone. Well, Trump decided that it should be looked into. And there's so much fraud in this welfare system in this country, so many people abusing it, that it needs to be revamped. A lot of the people that are on these programs are perfectly fine and can work some menial job, 40 hours a week, make a paycheck, not buy her and nails and a new phone and go on Carnival cruises and buy a new bag. You got too many kids and they need food. Get them food. And you better be economical in your shopping. It's going to entail a lot of bulk buying and a lot of you preparing the food. Or maybe one of your children, your child, your oldest child, while you're working 40 hours a week, your oldest child can watch the kids and make the meals with the food that you responsibly bought with your money that you worked for. What I am saying right now is like a horror movie to welfare recipients. I am conjuring up an image more nightmarish than Freddy Krueger or any other horror movie. It's petrifying, the idea of working a 40-hour week, getting a paycheck, paying taxes out of it. Although you probably won't have to really pay much in taxes because you'll be at the bottom of the income scale. But before you know it, you've figured out how to stretch your 40-hour work week dollars to feed your family and house them and clothe them. Not with the best shit. You're not living in a great place. Maybe some hand-me-downs from all those kids. And again, the food's not going to be McDonald's. Hi, this is Anthony Cumia.
And hello, I am Gavin McInnes.
Together, we're Compound Censored.
And we'd like you to subscribe to our network that has more fantastic content you could shake a stick at. Use this promo code for a one-time super offer.
Do it. It's uncensored and oh so entertaining. You're not going to be getting fast food, or you're not going to be getting DoorDash. You got to go to the store and buy that big bag of rice that's on the bottom shelf, and the beans, and the cans of stuff that you could stretch with some water. That's right. Because thinking you're entitled to our fucking money because you have kids and you don't want to work, well, we can't have that. We can't have that. I don't think you're entitled to it. And a lot of people that actually do work for a living, pay taxes and clothe and feed and house their kids, they don't think you're entitled to it. And thank goodness Donald Trump and members of his administration don't think you're entitled to it either. Time to get off the government tit and fucking get to work. My God, generational welfare. The grandmammy the mammy, the kids, they're all trained on how to abuse the welfare system so they never have to work. They just have kids and we all pay for it. Well, it's nice to see someone at least trying to put a stop to this fucking bullshit. So we got a couple of cases here. Here's the common factor now, especially with black women who are getting welfare and have had their benefits cut. They are threatening more crime. Yes, more crime. If you think they're going to get themselves a job and actually earn the money to buy food for their kids, you got another thing coming, my friend. Now they really feel entitled to go into a store, grab up whatever they need, and walk the fuck out with it without paying. And if you try to stop them, that's going to be on you. That's what this cutback on welfare benefits to people that are able to work, that's what it's going to do. Because it's our fault. So if you try to stop them from stealing, it's our fault they have to steal. So they're going to, get on you, and they're not making any secret about it. Here's a woman threatening more crime if her welfare benefits are cut.
Let me tell all of y'all that's so happy that they taking away Section 8, and everybody in the world that's so happy that they taking away food stamps. It's cool if y'all feel like people been abusing them. It's cool. Do what you feel how you want to feel. But let me tell you from the other side of the tracks. Crime rate going up. Yeah, people going to jail. But crime rate is going to an all-time high. I'm telling you. The girls I know and where I'm from and the people that I grew up with, they not letting their kids be hungry up under no circumstances. That emergency door at the grocery store, they coming out of it. They coming out the back door. Do you hear me? You better hope Unc don't drill a hole in the wall overnight. Like mine, people,
that would entail
not
work.
Being hungry. Your cows might get missing and everything. These people don't understand being hungry. Nah, they not going to be hungry, not like that. Not the people I know. I'm telling you, they going to take your shit. I'm telling you. Yes, they going to take it. I promise you, they going to take y'all shit. So don't be all clappy for that shit. Because crime rate is going up and it's going to make y'all life motherfucking miserable. I'm telling you, okay now.
So cutting the welfare benefits from people that can work, they're not disabled, that's going to be a problem for us because now they're going to steal even more than they have been, which is unprecedented. Because they won't let their kids go hungry. I love this bullshit story that they care about their kids. They don't at all. They use their kids as excuses lots of times, and especially for welfare benefits. I got 5 kids. If you cared about your kids, you wouldn't have had so many. What about the first kid or the first 2 kids? Did you care about them enough to realize you can't afford a 3rd kid? You can't even afford the 2 you have. So if you truly cared about your kids, why would you continue having more? Each one being a bigger problem to taking care of the subsequent kids. So if you cared about them, you wouldn't continue having kids. But you don't. It's an excuse to get government money. That's all it is. And I've seen it before when they get pulled over. I got to pick up my kids. My kid, you going to do this with my kid in the car? They think they're just impervious to having to pay attention to rules and laws and the rules of society. They think they don't have to do any of that because my kids. And then they're out committing crimes they don't even know where they are half the time. The mother's all kinds of fucked up. So the grandmother's taking care of the kids. But that's the answer we're getting, by the way. That's one of the answers we're getting from people that are having their benefits cut. Oh, you're laughing? You're clapping? You like the fact that that these welfare benefits are being cut? Well, I hope you enjoy it while we steal more of your shit. This one simply labeled another woman saying she'll steal because her welfare was lowered. Let's watch her.
I'm fucking pissed the fuck off. They cut my motherfucking food stamps to $85 fucking dollars from $738. How the fuck that's supposed to support a household of 3? For a job that barely even support my basic needs now. Like, inflation is high in the bitch, groceries is high as shit. Oh, I'm pissed the fuck off. Like, I'm mad as shit because how the fuck am I supposed to survive off that shit? So when y'all see me in the motherfucking store stealing stuff and that shit in my motherfucking bag, nicely act like you don't see shit and mind your motherfucking business, because this shit is going in my motherfucking bag and I'm walking out this motherfucking store with my motherfucking chest up and my head held high, and I dare you to try to tell me, hey ma'am, excuse me, because I'm gonna look at you like you fucking retarded and say go talk to Trump about that shit. On my kids, anybody that motherfucking voted for him, girl, fuck you, or him, fuck y'all, because y'all the stupidest motherfuckers I ever seen in my life. I'm fucking
the sense of entitlement here is, I don't know a word for it. Astronomical isn't a large enough word for the unbelievable sense of entitlement. There's no thank you here. There's no, oh my God, the government has been paying for me and my kids for so long. And well, I guess I have to do something now, to work for a living. I have to count my money and make sure I'm spending it wisely for my kids. Nothing but contempt, anger, threats. She's going to steal. She's going to hold her head up high while she steal. And if anyone says anything, she's going to say, fuck you and fuck Trump. That's the attitude here that prevails with welfare recipients. There's no shame in it anymore. You know, I talk about the old days. If someone had to pull out food stamps on that grocery line, it was embarrassing. You almost wanted to look away, like, oh, I don't want to embarrass them any more than I know they're already embarrassed by noticing that they're using food stamps. Most people on food stamps back then that were legitimately on food stamps, their dream was to get off of food stamps. They dreamt about a day that they could go into that store and use money they earned from a job and pay for the necessities in their lives. Now, it's pride. This woman's going to steal with pride because her benefits were cut. Her benefits were cut. Because her job ain't good enough? Get a better job. Go to school. Apparently, you're the most educated group of people in the country. That's what I hear. Black women, the most educated women in these United States. Well, get more educated and get a better job. Or I bet if anyone sat down, if any of these fucking entitled assholes were working 40-hour shifts, actually putting in the time, and whatever they're getting paid for that 40-hour shift, I bet if anyone sat down with them and went through what they spend their money on, how much money they make, what they spend it on, you would notice a trend that they're living like the fucking Rockefellers. They're living like the Obamas up in Martha's Vineyard. Just spending that money on hair and nails and wigs and fucking all the luxury items that they love showing off. And the government's not giving them money for food, so they're pissed. It's called struggling, yeah. It's called America, you know? You got to work for a living. And hopefully over time you improve your lot in life, you get a better job, and you make a little more money, and it gives you the opportunity to get a better job. That's how things work. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you don't like that. That's how things work, but it's how things work. And until someone comes up with some other way, and it's not welfare, this is what you're going to have to do to take care of your kids that you care so much about. So much. Here's a fat lady. Now, she's got a little twist on this. Do you know EBT? They have made it so you can't buy Sody Pop. Can't buy any Coca-Cola, RC, Pepsi, Sprite. None of your grape soda, none of your Sody Pop can be purchased with EBT because it's unhealthy. It's way expensive. If you're trying to hydrate your kid that you care so much about, don't buy them soda. Buy them something else. Give them water. Buy yourself a water filter. And filter water, put it in the fridge, and tell them, drink water. It's free. It's free. Free beverage. No more beverages necessary. Water. Free. There you go. But no. You know why? It ain't the kids that want the soda pop. It's the fat lump of shit moms that want to drink their fucking Coke and Pepsi and whatever. And eat shit like yodels and ring dings and candy, cake, and frozen fried food out of the fucking freezer thing and the ice cream. That's what it is. Your fat ass wants it. And again, using their kids as the excuse. And now that it's been cut from their welfare, they're genuinely pissed off that they're not getting this shit. And trying to come up with a reason. Oh, what? Only rich kids could have soda? Could drink pop? Yeah. Yeah, if that's how you want to put it. I wouldn't say only rich people, but if you're making enough money that your family is taken care of, you could probably splurge, get a 6-pack of Coke for the kids, something like that. You don't have to be rich. But if you fall below the poverty line in this country and you're working 40 hours a week to feed your 5 kids that you irresponsibly had, well, soda's off the menu. Soda's got to be off the menu. Sorry. Again, it's the way it is. Wish it was different. Oh, I so wish it was different. So here's a fat woman. This is her take. She's pissed at Trump because Trump gets to drink Diet Coke. We all know Trump at the desk there in the Oval Office. He's got a button. Right next to the nuke button is the soda button, and he hits it, and some lackey has to bring in a Diet Coke for him. And he could drink as many as he wants. He is the commander-in-chief, the president of the United States of America. And if he wants a Diet Coke at almost 80 years old, having built an amazing business and family and career over the course of the years before he was ever president of the United States, I think he's earned the privilege and the money to pay for Diet Coke, which I'm sure he does. He gives away his salary. It's, about $250,000, maybe more than that at this point, that he gives away every year for his presidential pay. He doesn't even take it. And I'm sure he's billed for every Diet Coke there is and happily pays it when the bill comes in. But this woman thinks because Trump can drink soda, that her kids or anyone else should be able to afford soda, even if they have to buy it with food stamps, EBT, SNAP, welfare. So, and this one really looks like she's pissed because she ain't getting the soda. Let's watch this pig.
Does anybody else find it extremely odd that the president that we have right now self-admittingly drinks like a 24-pack of Diet Coke a day? And he's the same exact president with the same exact presidential campaign that is trying to take away pop and whatever else, but mainly pop, from the EBT program for poor and impoverished people. It's almost like it's not about making America healthy again. It's just about taking things away from poor people. It's literally just to be cruel. There's no other reason. Our own fucking president drinks Diet Coke like water, and you're sitting here and you're telling me, make America healthy again. Just saying.
Just saying. I'm surprised you could say anything. I'm certain your mouth is full of food every second of the day. How was she not eating during that segment is beyond me. But again, the entitlement. Oh, the poor people. They can't get pop for the kids. Maybe you can. Maybe you can get that bottle of Coke for the fridge for the kids. If you cut off your budget for your fucking ridiculous shit, clown makeup, and I'm sure her nails are claws and fucking, you know, all the shit she eats, you cut her food bill in half. Just what she eats. Cut that in half. And now buy some pop for the kids. It's an entitlement. An 80-year-old man who had a career before being president. If he wants to drink a tanker full of Diet Coke, he's earned every fucking right to do just that. As he tells people that they're not allowed to use the taxpayers' money to buy shit, unhealthy shit for their kids. How did they get so entitled? It's bad enough we're giving them this shit. But then the expectation that they should get that and more. And if it's ever cut back, oh, look out, we're going to steal from you now. That's balls. That is a set of fucking brass balls. See these? Oh my God. It's unbelievable. So if you enjoyed that clip,
then subscribe to Compound Censored using this promo code.